Hey there guys. One of the things I love about Word is not only can you type lots of text into it, but you can format it really easily. So what I'm going to do now is show you guys these headers. You've probably seen these things. It's called, they're styles, but there's like header styles. Heading 1, heading 2, normal, quotes. There's a bunch in there. I'll do a quick walkthrough on how these work. So let's say you've created a chapter title. Call it whatever you want. The adventure begins. Okay, so let's say that that's our chapter title here, and then we have some text underneath it. Okay, and then let's say we've got another chapter title here and another chapter title here. Okay, so we're just typing some text. Maybe we're creating an outline for a book or something. Now what you can do is you can make these, you can label them using these styles. So let's highlight the first one that says chapter title, the adventure begins, and let's click on title, and you'll see even if I just hover over it, it changes the way it looks. So I can click the little drop down menu and I can run through all the different styles that I've got. It's pretty neat. So I'm going to select the title style, and now it changes it to chapter title, the adventure begins. It's changed the font and the font size. Now as I go through, let's say that I don't like the way this looks. Let's say I go, chapter title, the adventure begins. It's okay, but I'd like a different font. See how when I highlight it, the title style is now highlighted? I'm going to go over to the font, and I'm going to select Arial Black, for example. And maybe I'd like it a bit smaller, so I'll do it like that, Arial Black and 22. If I want this to stay as the title, I need to right-click in the title box, and I'll click Update Title to match selection. And now you'll see it changes. So now, if I want to do the one underneath it, text underneath it, when I select title, it will also change it. Okay? It's really important that, and I'll just make all these normal again, so it goes back to normal. It's really important to know that if you're going to do any sort of table of contents, this is really helpful because you can list everything like heading 1, and then you list the one underneath it, heading 2, and I'll list these two chapter titles as heading 2. And now when I go to create my table of contents, and I just go into References, Table of Contents, and then select Contents, you'll see it's smart enough to know on contents, chapter title, the adventure begins, that's the first one, and then underneath it are the sub styles, I guess, if you will. It's a pretty cool feature. So I suggest that you play around with this using the styles. It's really fun, really easy to do.